My mother was a Kikuyu and my father was a Maasai. When I was pregnant with my first child, they would have mutilated me when I was giving birth. I had witnessed a girl being mutilated. I witnessed what happens. You see, these thorns from the acacia tree are the ones that are used to sew up girls when they go through circumcision, where everything is cut off and they use the tacking stitch on the flesh of the girl. So I decided I'm going to run away. And after that, I went through a lot. Rejection, being discriminated, being hated for who I am and what I stood for.
Often it's said that one person cannot do much, but that's the only way how things are changed in the world. You know, what can we do that more impact on this planet can take place in regards to social change?
The most girls I find at homes are already circumcised. Yeah, but that does not stop me from talking to them, because I give them personal development training.
Especially these particular group of people that are outsiders, but who come with a plan for social change because they are part of their own target group. I think that's where the power of the Kanthari formula lies.
Kanthari is a very, very small but very spicy chili. So it looks very harmless from the outside, but it's fiery from within. We came to the south of India to start Kanthari, the training center for very powerful people, a school for dreamers. And they are trained to start and run a social project. So we decided to call all the people in the world who want to make a positive change and who want to bring spice into society and who want to change the world for a better place. We want to call them Kanthari.
My catalyst, my mentor coming down here, it shows me that I'm doing something that's worth the while, and I'm so grateful to them.
We came to Africa on one side to visit participants, graduates, but on the other side also to see a location for a second Kanthari campus.
These are people, for example, former sex workers. These are blind people. These are people who have disabilities and who are growing up with these disabilities in a developing country. And what is equal to all of these different social visionaries, they have this inner drive, this existential need of creating ethical social change. I have the feeling that a lot of people think leadership has to come from the mainstream, from people who have studied, and I do believe that social change is only truly happening if people have been affected by social ill. And once they have overcome social ill, they also have the intrinsic drive and the intrinsic motivation to actually do something about it.
This trip in particular, we didn't want to do short to any of the graduates, and we decided to visit as many as we could. There's so many projects that you see, there's so many impressions that you get, so many new people. Every single day we're in a car, we're in a bus, we're on a train. So we were here this morning, and we just passed Nakuru, and now we follow the highway to Eldoret and then to Kitale.
A lot of people, I think, bet on the wrong horse. And I do believe that we are betting on the right horse. We are betting on the horses that come from the margins of society, that have overcome adversity, and that have creative skills and creative ways to solve problems in totally different ways and find their own ways out of the mess.
We arrived in Kampala after more than 2 weeks of shooting the most unusual documentary in terms of the people we will be presenting, in terms of the places visited, the unusual approaches which those people use. We are going home with extremely precious material. We are now raising funds for the editing part of the project, and we are looking for individuals and organizations who are willing to fund the documentary. If you want to be part of it, contact me directly to highlight the stories of the changemakers from marginalized communities.